We welcome you to Danville, California, Monte Vista High School for the Old Spice High School Showcase presented by the United States Marine. Beautiful night for football and a lot of folks excited around the East Bay about the matchup between Monte Vista and Foothill, as they always are. And we're excited to be here. So it's Foothill kicking off to Monte Vista. And a good kickoff. We have a couple of good high school kickers in this football game. Langford boots that one through. It's a touchback for James Langford. And he makes the play of his football career with the interception off the UCLA committed quarterback into the end zone. PAT from James Langford is good. So 6 seconds in, we already have another kickoff. And it's just like we started off with James Langford kicking to Monte Vista. Langford a touchback on the opening kickoff. Kicking from the 40, this will be another touchback. Nearly splitting the goalpost. 2 kickoffs and 2 touchbacks for James Langford. It's a 47-yard touchdown, and it's a 14-0 start for Foothill. Couldn't ask for a much better start for the Falcons. James Langford to kick off. His first 2 kickoffs were touchbacks. Easily. Three kickoffs and 3 touchbacks. Touchdown passes of 47 yards and now 19. A third down conversion for a 19-yard TD strike. Langford kicking off. It will be another touchback. Clock stops temporarily to move the chains.
Now they've got a strong leg kicker in Langford Foothill, so they don't need to get maybe to about the 30. They need about 15 more yards.
Matt Sweeney said they would try him from 40. With 9 seconds left, McGovern gets a hand on him.
Yeah, Busani, but he had to throw across field. He was scrambling around. Just got too much air under that ball, couldn't connect.
And yes, you heard us correct. Sweeney said that he would attempt Langford from the 40-yard line, which would make a 57-yard field goal. That's how confident he is. And the leg of his kicker, James Langford.
Now they got a timeout, so they could throw the ball anywhere on the field.
With 2 seconds on the clock. And we'll see if Sweeney takes a shot at the end zone here or brings out James Langford.
Good job.
Timeout, Foothill. Coming up on the halftime report, we'll have an update on Bay Area recruiting, also evaluating this quarterback class, plus first half stats and highlights. So Craig Hobart from Scouts Inc. will have a full recruiting update for you coming up.
Sean Mannion, great drive.
Out of the timeout, it looks like we will see Langford. For what would be a 48-yard field goal.
His long on the year is a 43. So this is a makeable field goal attempt.
Senior kicker James Langford from 48 yards on the final play of the first half. Plenty of leg, and it is good from 48. Would have been good from much farther out.
Outstanding job by Foothill being able to get the ball downfield and can put points on the board as they go into the half.
A booming 48-yard field goal from James Langford sends the Foothill Falcons to the locker room with a 24-16 lead.
That ball really just popped off his foot. He's shown his leg strength tonight on kickoffs and now on this field goal. Just drove it up, and there wasn't any doubt in his mind.
It started with defense for Foothill, an INT for TD. Then offense, Sean Mannion with a pair of touchdown passes. And the first half for Matt Sweeney's Foothill Falcons ends with special teams. A 48-yard booming field goal from James Langford to make it 24-16 at the half. Welcome back to the Old Spice High School Showcase presented by the United States Marine. Carter Blackburn with Craig Hobart from Scouts Inc. 24-16 lead here. Foothill was up 21-3 in this game. 24-16. What a kick from Langford to end that first half. Very impressive 48-yard field goal.
Yeah, Coach Sweeney, the Foothill coach, raved about his leg when we spoke to him earlier in the week. And he showed it not only on that field goal, but during kickoffs, consistently booming it into the end zone, not allowing Monte Vista to be able to return the ball. And then right before the half, a 48-yard attempt. His long coming into the game was a 43, but that ball just came right off his foot. It was high. It would have been good, it seemed like, from another good 4 or 5 yards, and a great way for Foothill to end the half.
Well, Langford may be making an impression on some of the schools that recruit here in the Bay Area, and of course there's a long list of schools who recruit here in the Bay Area. So at the end of the drive, it's James Langford on for the field goal attempt. He booted a 48-yarder to close out the first half.
Naturally, Coach Sweeney has some confidence in his kicker to go for a field goal attempt here.
And called this one well within his range. 37-yard attempt from James Langford. Late hold, but Langford gets the kickoff and boots it through easily. Langford 2 for 2 on field goals, both of them true. 5-point lead for the Foothill Falcons. It's the Old Spice High School Showcase presented by the United States Marines. James Langford showing off his leg tonight. 2 for 2 in field goals, both beyond 35.
He is certainly taking advantage of this opportunity in a national spotlight to kick well. He has a preferred walk-on offer to Stanford, which means we're not going to scholarship you, but we would like you to come walk on and treat you like a scholarship player as far as bringing you in when everybody goes to camp, but a scholarship offer now coming. Now, Mike Riley, Oregon State head coach, who came down obviously to see Mannion. Langford caught his eye too. Oregon State doesn't need a kicker, but they'd definitely be interested in him possibly walking on. And it seems the Cal Bears are also showing a little bit of interest.
And here's Langford to kick off again. Another touchback from Langford. His 6th of the night. Fans, do you know someone who could be eligible for the Wendy's High School Heisman Award? Go to ESPN.com, keyword Langford's PAT is good. So if Mannion can get the Falcons into field goal range, you may see Langford back out there for a potential tying field goal.
Yeah, wonderful luxury to have a kicker with such a strong leg in that you can be confident, can kick from long range, because it allows you to open up your play calling a little bit. The ability to stop the clock immaterial as they're able to convert for the touchdown. Really, very nice job.
Foothill takes a 4-point lead.
Still plenty of time for a quarterback like Nottingham. 50 seconds. They've got some timeouts. This game is not over, folks.
Langford with another great kick. This will be a touchback, meaning that Monte Vista gets it at the 20. And now it begins to roll again. Nottingham on 1st down and 10. Throwing, it's intercepted by Busani, and that will do it. Busani intercepts Brett Nottingham.
An exciting game to watch, really, from beginning to end. Great kicking. You know you got a good football game when you can talk about the kickers and what a great job they did.
It's a 41-37 win for Foothill over Monte Vista.
And Nottingham, MVP, should definitely go over and give his kicker, James Langford, a nice high five for helping out. Great job on his kickoffs tonight, making it very difficult for Monte Vista to ever return one. And then a couple of big field goals, including the one at the half.
It's a 41-37 win for Foothill over Monte Vista.